Now that you have learned a little bit about structuring a web page with HTML elements, let's try it out. So we're going to go to W3 Schools, and there's a lot of information. So I want you to just look for, okay, what is it that I need to know? Again, you might want to do a split screen and see, oh, what am I answering? All HTML documents must start with, and then I'm coming over here. And if you ever can't find something, you can go Control Find and type in all HTML and search for it on the page. Oh, here. All HTML documents must start with the document type declaration. So if we look at the basics of a web page, it starts with the doc type. Then you have what's called an element. This is your HTML element saying that you have an HTML page. For the start of the element, there's an end. The backslash means that is the closing tag. And then you put inside what has to do with the HTML web page. Then there's a body element. This signifies what is below and inside the body element, inside the opening and closing tag, is what's going to show on the screen. What's nice is you can try it out yourself. So I can open this up, and H1, that tag that is opening it, and then the tag that is closing it means put a heading on. So that tells the browser to display this as a heading so that you can tell the difference between a heading and a paragraph. You can now start trying to do your own. My first web page, and then run it. And now you have just created a web page. If you accidentally click and ruin some of the closing tags, sometimes you'll see, oh, there's an error. So just take your time, go slow, and see if you can explore making your own pages. Then after you explore that, we're going to go into creating a link. So again, if you open this up, you can split the screen. And what you're going to learn here, you're going to learn about links, making a link on a web page. So if I go back to the slides, all HTML elements can have attributes. Well, what is an attribute? Well, attributes provide additional information. Let me show you how this works. They're also specified in the start tag. It looks like, what is the attribute? What is the value? There's an equals, and there's a starting quote and an ending quote. So if we try it ourselves, here is an example page. I have my start to my heading, my end. I have my start to my paragraph, and I have my end. Now, this is a little bit different. Here is my starting A. A is saying that you are making a link on a web page. Here is my attribute called href. That is referencing what page I want to go to. This attribute is followed by an equals so that you can put the value inside of quotes. So I am going to W3 Schools. Well, I want to try something different. I'm going to see if I can go to Pascal. I'm going to copy the link to Pascal. Once I have that web address, I'm going to put that in here and I'm going to hit run. And it opens Pascal. I'm going to hit run again, but I don't want it to say this is a link. So inside the tag, in between the start tag and the end tag, I'm going to put go to Pascal.